So many of the people that I follow online and our business mentors across the Evansville recommend that we have an empowering morning ritual to help us approach the day with the right mindset, get our energy right, get our heads on straight so that we can maintain the psychology that we need to be great and do the things we need to do even if we don't feel like it. So I thought I'd take a minute to kind of outline my morning ritual, which I've kind of honed over several years, but I love it. It gets me kind of jazzed and excited to get after my day in the morning. It makes me feel good, gets my energy up really high, helps my body feel right, gets my mind right, helps me refocus my energy and my priorities. So here's how I do. So I like to get up early. If I don't get up before the sun is up, I have a terrible sense of guilt, like I'm falling behind. So I'm up early in the morning, way before I need to be anywhere, way before I have any appointments. This morning was 6 a.m. And first thing that I do is I turn off my cell phone alarm. I have a couple of different phones, one of which I keep perpetually disconnected from internet. It's always on airplane mode, so I can't get texts, I can't get phone calls, I can't be disturbed, I can't check the internet, nothing like that. So that's the phone that I keep in my bedroom as my alarm. When my alarm goes off, I turn off my alarm and I get up without hitting the snooze button. I have a thing about that, and one of my mentors said that starting your day with a snooze alarm is starting your day with procrastination. It's beginning your day literally in the mindset of putting things off until later, and it's a terrible place to be, so don't ever do that. So I am chronically anti-snooze button. The alarm goes off, I put on a big smile, I reach up toward the sky, I move my arms, my legs, my trunk to get loosened and mobile, and then I head straight to the bathroom. Use the bathroom, wash my hands, put my contact lenses in, strip down completely, and then I jump into the shower, an ice shower, as cold as possible. I turn the temperature all the way to as cold as possible, let the water get as cold as possible, and then I climb into the shower and I stay in there for 200 breaths. I can tell you I never ever am in the mood to do this ice shower, but I'm always really glad that I did it. Usually like 160 breaths in is when I actually get a pretty awesome endorphin rush and high from it. But definitely by the 200 breath mark, I'm feeling good. I'm way awake, way alert. My body feels rejuvenated. All of my wits, my senses are electrified. And so get out of the shower, and before I really dry off, I'll keep the cold water on my body as I shower, as I shave if I need to. And I begin listening to motivational videos for entrepreneurs, motivational videos for business owners, motivational videos for whatever mind space I need to be in for the day. So if it's a Sunday, for example, and it's a relationship day, I'll listen to motivational videos on YouTube about relationships, about connecting with my Creator. I'll listen to sermons from some of my favorite pastors. Andy Stanley is by far my favorite pastor. If it's a work day, like a Monday, like today's a Monday, I'll listen to stuff by Eric Thomas or other business coaches, mentors, motivational speakers, etc. And that helps me get my mind right as I'm showering. I'm listening to the stuff because the mind is most impressionable early in the morning when you first wake up, so I do that. While also keeping a big smile on my face as I'm shaving or whatever. There was a study that showed that people are happier when they take time to smile at themselves every single day. So it's part of my morning ritual as I'm listening to motivational stuff, as I'm shaving, keep this big goofy grin on my face as a reminder that life is good and I'm blessed, and I need to be grateful for that. Then I head out and I start a very short meditation on most mornings where I just sit. I started off at 3 minutes. I'm up to 4 or 5 depending on the days now, but at least 3 minutes of meditation where I practice diaphragmatic breathing and where I train my mind just to be at ease and not think and not have to analyze or process anything, just to be at peace. I focus on my breathing, I focus on being fully present and aware of what's around me. It's a mindfulness practice. I do that for 3 to 5 minutes. Then, as soon as that's done, I head outside and say my morning prayers to the Lord. I vary my prayers from day to day depending on what the day is going to be like, what I have to do, but the general arc or pattern of my prayers is to first praise the Lord for who He is, second to say thank you for what He has already done and all the things that I don't deserve He's already given to me, and then third to ask for help and completely acknowledge my dependence. I do those prayers outside on the balcony of my home. Rain or shine, snow, whatever. I just find that it's easier for me to get my mind right and pray outside by myself versus inside. So then I come back into the kitchen after my morning prayer and I listen to more motivational stuff or more tactical business development stuff as I make my breakfast, standing and walking. I stand up while I eat breakfast, as I prepare my breakfast, and while I'm preparing breakfast, while I'm eating breakfast, I'm also cleaning the kitchen, tidying things up, preparing meals for the day or for the coming week, doing meal prep, organizing the kitchen, taking out trash, etc. Because I just find that when I keep my hands occupied, that I do better with thinking and learning. Like I guess this for me is my version of a fidget spinner, is keeping my hands preoccupied with meal prep or with cooking or just keeping my hands moving so that I'm better able to focus and engage on whatever I'm listening to and trying to learn that morning. So I have a pretty consistent pattern with that. And then I finally will move into probably doing a quick review of my goals, all of my goals that I have written down, and I like to pace back and forth as I verbalize them. I speak them out loud to myself as a reminder to myself, and also because whenever you speak, whatever you incant becomes learned at a higher level, it becomes internalized at a higher level. And then finally, I'll look at my day plan. I'll look at what I need to achieve for that day, and then I am after it. The whole thing takes about 90 minutes from start to finish. That's my morning routine. It can be expanded out to include house cleaning if on certain days. It can be shortened down to an hour on days where I really have to cut down or abbreviate. I hate doing it, but I'll do it if I have to. That's pretty standard morning for me every single morning.